Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with introductions. So, just your name, pronouns, school, and grade, and something fun you did over the summer. And another thing is, you'll get a chance to meet our lovely student advisors, Jessie, Serena, and Ashley. Unfortunately, Jessie couldn't make it today, but we will be seeing Jessie soon. So, I'll go ahead and get started. My name is Olivia. I will be your president of the Northridge branch, along with we have Albert and Teresa are the leads for the Santa Clarita Valley branch, and Erin is also one of the presidents for the Northridge branch. So we'll be introducing ourselves right now. So I'll go ahead and go first. My name's Olivia Zhao. I use she, her pronouns. I am a sophomore at Granada Hills Charter High School. And something fun I did over the summer was I went on a 1 week RV trip with my family. So, does anyone want to volunteer to go next?
I can go next. So I'm Angela. I'm currently a rising junior at Granada Hills Charter High School. Well, I'm a junior now because school started. And over the summer, my pronouns are she, her. And over the summer, one fun thing I did was I got to go to UCSD for a few weeks for like a summer program, and it was really nice. You got to like live in your own dorm and everything. And I guess I got more independent then, which was pretty nice to have. And yeah, overall, I had a good time.
Sounds super fun. Anyone else?
I guess I'll go next. My name is Aaron Dew. I'm going to be a senior at John F. Kennedy High School, and my summer was pretty uneventful.
I can go next. Hey everyone, my name is Albert. I'm currently going to be in 10th grade sophomore. My pronouns are he, him, and then something I did over summer was I went to New York for about a week.
Hi everyone. My name is Connor Zhao. My pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be a freshman at North Hollywood, and something fun I did over the summer was, I guess, celebrate my birthday.
Hi, my name is Karen. I'm a junior at Granada Hills Charter High School. And honestly, I don't care what pronouns people call me. And one thing that was fun during the summer was going to Magic Mountain with my friends.
Hi everyone, my name is Teresa Gu. You guys can also call me Carrie. I use she, her pronouns. I am a junior at Academy of the Canyons, and over the summer I went figure skating, which was super nice since I used to take lessons, and it was super nice to get back into that.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alice Chen. I am an 8th grader at Rancho Pico Junior High. My pronouns are she, her, and then I didn't really do much over the summer, but we did went camping 2 times with family and friends during the summer. That's pretty much it.
Hello, my name is Jerry Yang. My pronouns are he, him. I'm going to North Hollywood High School into 9th grade, and I went to law camp over the summer.
Hi, my name is Julia Song. My pronouns are she, her. I go to West Ranch and I'm a 10th grader now, and I didn't really do something fun during the summer.
Hi, I'm Ema. My pronouns are she, her. I'm currently attending Rancho Pico Junior High School as an 8th grader. And then something fun I did over the summer is we went camping.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Claren. I'm a junior at Academy of the Canyons, and I go by she, her pronouns, but honestly, you can call me whatever pronouns. And something fun I did over the summer was I went to the mall with some friends, so that was fun.
Did everyone go yet? Or are we missing someone?
I didn't go. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, sorry, my signal was cutting out earlier. I'm Gianna Zhang. I'm currently a sophomore at Granada Hills Charter High School. I use she, her pronouns, and over the summer, I completed a 2-week band camp.
Anyone else? Okay, and then our lovely advisors, do you guys want to introduce yourselves too?
Sure, I'll jump in. Hi, everyone. Good to see everyone again. For those of you that I had an opportunity to meet, my name is Serena. I use she, her pronouns. Something fun that I did over the summer, I took a 25-day road trip up to Oregon and Washington, and I also just went camping this week. So I got back and I'm kind of sad to be back home, but that's something that I did.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see some of you again. For those that I've met in the Communication for Youth class, my name is Ashley. Feel free to call me Ash. That works perfectly fine as well. My pronouns are she and her. Something that I fun that I did over the summer, I've been to a couple concerts. So that's really nice. And being able to stay up late and sleep in has been really nice. So that's the fun things I have done during the summer. It's nice to meet you all. I'm excited.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. So before we start, we actually do need someone to take the meeting minutes for today. So does anyone want to volunteer to do that? That's just taking note of what happened in this meeting, giving a quick, sending out the email afterwards.
Sure, I can do that. Yeah.
Jerry, okay. I believe I sent it to your email. I will send it again. Do you see the document? Okay, perfect. Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen again. So we'll send out the meeting minutes to everyone after the meeting. So yeah, along with the recording. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is quickly going over the officer roles and responsibilities for this coming school year, or the school year that we're already in, sorry. And so the presidents for our entire youth group will be Erin and I, and then we have the executive vice president, which is Angela, VP of membership and PVSA, which stands for Presidential Volunteer Service Awards, is Connor, VP of Technology, Boheng, and then VP of Outreach, Gianna, Treasurer / Secretary, Jerry, and Director of Activities is Teresa. And then we also have the branch leads for the Santa Clarita Valley branch, which is Teresa and Albert. And then they have their own officer positions underneath that. Okay, and then quickly, we do have youth group bylaws, and they're not quite updated yet, but you can definitely take a look at it for the general officer position roles. And so let me quickly share this in the chat. Give me 1 second. So if you guys want to take a look at it, go ahead. Let me quickly go over some of the things on it. So it just has our mission statement, a description of what our youth group and organization in general strives to do, the positions, and then it has a brief overview of what every officer position has, their basic role underneath our youth group. Some positions and things are a little outdated, so we will be going ahead and updating that, and then we'll let everyone know once we do so. So you guys can just scan over this really quickly if you'd like to. I think there, yeah, so there's just meeting information. I think some of the dates on here are wrong as well, so we'll update that. And then, yeah, if you want to check out more info about our youth group for anyone who's new, you can definitely go to our website. I believe it's sfvcheer.org, if I'm not wrong. Could one of the branch leads please drop that in the chat? Okay, And then one more thing that I forgot to mention is for the officers this year, everyone is free to initiate their own projects that streamline their roles. And what this basically means is that, for example, if we need updating for VP of Technology, for example, for the website, they can update their own projects and such to fit their role. But we can talk about that in the future. Does anyone have any questions so far for the officer roles and responsibilities? If you do, feel free to drop them in the chat or unmute yourself. And then Albert sent our website in the chat as well. No questions? Okay, and then, okay. We'll go ahead and move on to the youth group monthly meeting time. So this year we're trying something new. We're going to try to kind of shift our youth group and like cheer in general to more of a like student leading environment, if that makes sense. So we're going to really try to have students take on more projects and more roles and try to initiate their own projects, but of course with the support of our adult advisors as well as student advisors. So this year we are going to be having monthly meetings for our youth group. So this will take place on the second Saturday of every month from 8 to 9 p.m. If you can't make it, please let us know. We are definitely open to changing the time. So another thing I want to mention is we do have a Discord. And so let me quickly pull that up so I can share it with you guys. So we do communicate through our Discord pretty often as well as through email, but much of the main communication will stem from our Discord. So let me share my screen for that really quickly. Okay, so this is what our Discord looks like. And so we do send a lot of the announcements and meeting information. We are really trying to transition more to this platform, so we can kind of communicate more with like the current generation, I guess, because we used to use WeChat, which is more for parents. And so through this, you can see that we have different branches, and then each branch has its own subsections. So feel free to take a look at that. I will send the invite link in the chat. So for those of you who are not in the Discord, feel free to join. And if you know anyone who isn't in it, please join as well. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about how the Discord works and like some of the specifics behind it? No? Okay, perfect. Okay, let me share my screen to the other document. Give me 1 second. Okay, so as I was saying, we will have meetings. We will send the updates through the Discord, and we also do have like an email chain. I think it's an email Google group of some sort. And so if you're not on there, please send me a private message. I can add you on there. We basically also send out our meeting info, the link, any updates of any projects of sorts, we send it out through there as well. So another thing, we do send out invites and like all that sort on WeChat as well, just to update the parents and make sure that anyone who wasn't informed already can be informed. So the Discord is mainly for like our youth group. WeChat is for maybe the parents and a bigger community. And we're trying to transition a little more to Discord so we can be more inclusive of more diverse communities, which we are really hoping to do this year. So aside from that, let me see if I covered anything else. Okay, so the youth group monthly meeting is mainly to serve as a check-in through our entire youth group, which includes our San Fernando Valley branch as well as the Santa Clarita Valley branch. And so we do encourage all officers and project leads to attend all these meetings, because these meetings will really serve as a checkpoint for the project managers and leaders to update us on what is going on. And if you need any help, we can provide that in our monthly meeting, which is a really great chance to like make sure everything's sorted out and communicate. Other than that, the branch leads, which are me, Erin, Albert, and Teresa, we will be sending out meeting invites and an agenda in advance, and we will rotate in sending these out every month as well. And these will be sent out through the 3 platforms I mentioned before. Does anyone have any questions in terms of our number 3 youth group monthly meeting? Okay, perfect. Okay, I got the message for those of you who are not in the Google group. I will add you guys after. Okay, so we're going to quickly move on to the project list for the school year, which is a big chunk of today's meeting. So this is basically, we have an Excel sheet. And let me send the link to those of you who don't have it. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, so if you guys want to press on the link I sent in the chat, you can, or just look at my screen share as well. So this is basically our project list. It's something that some of us, the branch leaders, quickly drafted along with our student advisors. And so this is just a tentative list. We basically listed out everything that we have going on from previous years, as well as some of our new plans for this year. And before I do that, let me quickly recap on the roles and responsibilities for project managers. So in terms of project managers, your job will mainly to organize and lead your team to work on all aspects of projects. So whether this is communication, creating your own group chat or section under our Discord, emailing, making flyers, communication, all of that. So this is under your kind of role. And also you are in charge of providing updates on your project during monthly meetings, as I mentioned before. So during those check-ins, and we recommend there being at least 2 or more project managers so you guys can hold each other accountable. And if one of you, let's say, gets busy, you can rely on the other person. And also feel free to reach out to the assigned chair adult advisor for additional support regarding project specifics. And so if you look on our Google Sheets, you can see that there is an adult advisor column. And so these people are just there to support your projects and endeavors. And so last year, our youth group was kind of co-led and sort of mainly led by parents. And so this year we're trying to have more of like a student-based organization, if that makes sense. And so these advisors have definitely been part of all the projects. They've led these projects, and so they do have lots of experience. So if you do need any help, feel free to lean on them. Anything else? Okay, and then the branch leads, again, me, Erin, Albert, and Teresa, we will take your like basically summary from your project every month, and we will update the chair adult advisor board. So we will serve as sort of like a connection between the advisor board, and we will bring your suggestions or concerns to that board every month as well. So project managers are also welcome to attend, but it is optional. Does anyone have any questions about the roles and responsibilities before I jump into these specific projects? And feel free to drop it in the chat if you want as well, or unmute yourself.
I wanted to say a quick thing. So on our youth group bylaws, my position actually does not exist there. So we might have to take some time to draft something like that. Is there someone specific that I should work with on this?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, sorry, our bylaws are really outdated. They were from, I think, a year or 2 years ago. I will add that as a comment, and then I think we will definitely work on updating everything. Teresa, are you the director of activities?
Yep, yeah.
Okay, and then we do have 10 minutes because this is not a unlimited meeting. I will make sure to use the chair account to create the meeting next time. This is my bad, but if the meeting does end while I am talking, just press on the same link again that you joined with, and then it should be able to let you in. Let me copy the invite link again so you guys can save it. And if the meeting ends, just feel free to join through that. Okay, so quickly going over our project list. So this is just some of the tentative projects for this year that we drafted. And so if anyone has any suggestions or anything they'd like to take out or include, just feel free to unmute yourself, type it in the chat, let us know, even after this meeting. So, okay, so one thing I want to mention is that we do have a column for student project managers and student project team members. And so anyone can join this. It's not limited at all. The names that you do already see is from the sort of the in-person meeting that we had last week. We kind of went over these projects as well. So those are the people who already volunteered, but feel free to add your name on here as well if you weren't here last week and would like to participate. Okay, so let's quickly jump into the first project, which is the Presidential Service Award Ceremony. This will take place every year. And so this year we already have a formed group by Ms. Chang, and we are going to be having our ceremony on, I think, in September, early September. And so this ceremony is basically just to congratulate all of our youth group members on their achievements this year. And so this includes all the volunteer hours they've done inside of cheer and outside of cheer through other organizations as well. So this is just a great event to attend, to do that and just congratulate everyone on all their accomplishments. So I won't be going too much into detail through that because we already have that going on this year. But if anyone is interested at all in joining this project, feel free to message me or message Ms. Chang. Okay, and then number 2 is our Chinese Spring Festival celebration. And this one, I think, takes place around January or February of next year. And so we had this online in previous years. And so we're really hoping to look forward to an in-person event. And yeah, so if anyone's interested in joining this one, please drop your name in the chat or unmute yourself. And if you change your mind, just let me know. I can add you in the future. I will maybe I'll quickly go over all the projects and then we can take names and add people on the list afterwards. Okay, so the summer interview series is coming to a close this year, but it's basically to gain some insight on the high school experience. We mainly have rising college freshmen participate, and so this year we had a great series of panelists, and so they just shared their experience, gave some wonderful insight. And you can find the recordings to this on our YouTube channel, which you can access through our website as well. And so you can look at the specifics more on your own if you'd like to. And then let's quickly move on to the community cleanup project. And so this was really big last year. We basically go around the community and clean up and help beautify. And so this really helped to mobilize both adults, kids, elders, everyone in our community. So it was really a great project. And connected to this was a community recycling event more on like the environmental front. And so this was basically, we have it, I think, Albert, do you want to quickly speak on this? Because I know you led this last year.
Yeah, so basically the recycling for cheer was basically where you yourself or during a trail cleanup, you would collect like these bottles, these recyclables, collect them all, and then you would put them in a bag and you would donate them basically at a recycling center, and you would take that money and either donate it to cheer or for our branch at least, we used it for our own funds to buy equipment like trash picker uppers and gloves and the whatnot. So that was basically what it was.
Yeah, and so it's a really great way to gain service hours as well as just to socialize and help beautify your community and just to help the environment. So this is a really great project that will be taking place at least once per month. And so one thing that we did implement is changing of host families. And so what this means is basically we have 2 families partner up each month. And so their job is to host at least one cleanup that month. Of course, the more the better, but 1 is the minimum. And so this has been a really great project that has been ongoing for a year now. So we really like to continue for the next year. And I think Gianna is the project manager for this one for the Northridge branch this year. Gianna, if you want to quickly speak on this, you can. If not, we can move on.
There's not much to say. I haven't done this before, so I really hope it goes well.
Perfect. And then I just realized I didn't, so for the summer interview series, if anyone wants to speak on that, if anyone participated this year, last year, or the year before, feel free to unmute yourself and quickly share something. Anyone?
So me and Aaron have been kind of like coordinating this currently. So right now we got the bulk of our interviews done, and then we're planning to do a check-in meeting with everyone and kind of recap on everything that we have done.
Awesome. Anyone else?
Apart from that, I like to give a little bit of a more thorough description of what the interview is. So it's just not the interviews. It's not only a opportunity for high school students or even people who aren't in high school yet to not only learn about the high school experience. It's also to learn from people with similar interests, to see what other people have done, as well as getting some knowledge about any prospective colleges that they might be applying to. So like this summer, I believe we had like around 5 or 6 interviews. We did have freshmen. We did interview people that were going to Berkeley, Caltech, Harvard, just to name a few. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and the summer interview series, I believe we have 2 more interviews that will be taking place in the near future. One of them is already scheduled, which will be tomorrow night. I think it's from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. also. I posted the link in the Discord as well. So if you guys would like to join, please feel free to. We will be hearing from a rising freshman at Stanford. So definitely great opportunities to hear from fellow peers. And then, sorry, I forgot to ask for people to speak on number 1 and number 2, but if anyone wants to speak on the Presidential Service Award Ceremony or the Chinese Spring Festival, feel free to right now.
Yeah, so I'll just talk about the Presidential Service Award ceremony. So we've already started planning for this. I think the first meeting was just this week, and basically we're planning a lot of different things for this year, just like Olivia said, to celebrate everyone's achievements. And this year, actually, a lot more people signed up than last year, so it's really nice just to get together with everyone and I guess just give out awards and kind of have a party. And we also planned a few other things with the award ceremony. I think you're going to talk about it later, but it's near the end of the list. Like, we've also planned a newsletter and a yearbook that I think will be given at the ceremony.